Hey wavy babies, it's Oshinsims and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be exploring the new Reshade that I created, and oh my gosh, I'm so in love with it. I really am. I've been working on it for a little while now, probably about like 4 days, and I finally got it right. And so, I was gonna keep it to myself because I really didn't feel like it was a much like bigger difference than Ocean Light, my previous Reshade. But then when I started comparing the two, they're actually a little bit different. So yeah. So Reshade is not a mod. It's more so an external program that you can use as an overlay over your video games to enhance lighting, make it more detailed, certain coloring, things like that. And so I love to use it. Honestly, I'm fine with the game shade as it is, but I really love Reshade too, especially in The Sims, because the natural lighting in The Sims can be quite dull sometimes. So I will show you exactly how dull that can be. All right, so before we dip and dabble with Ocean's Simple Sim, this is the game with no reshade, and honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It's all right. It's not crazy, it has a very natural level of light, and I'm inside right now. I want to start off inside before we dip and dabble outside, but yeah, so it's nice. The shading in the game is not bad, contrary to popular belief, but it can appear a bit dull, the coloring of the things, and I realized that EA tries to keep it somewhat realistic, and if you're trying to appease a lot of people, especially a certain audience, you can't really have your game too bright and contrasted. I think their level of light is perfect because it can read well with all players. Right now we are without reshade, and then now we are going to go to my reshade. Boom. Do you see how that just like everything suddenly came to life? It's almost like the house just got a breath of oxygen, like air, like real live air, and it just makes things pop a little bit more. I didn't want anything to go too crazy, I didn't want it to be too vivid, and I wanted to kind of look realistic. I love that realistic lighting. So I also want to show you guys a reshade that I have been using, which is Urban Sims Scorpio Soft. So here's my reshade, right? Wait, let me move over. This is my reshade, and then here is Urban Sims Scorpio Soft, which I've been using, and I really love her reshade. It's kind of similar to mine's. It just has a little bit more color than mine, and it's a little bit more brighter, but other than that, I really love it. So this is a great option too, so shout out to her. If you really want another reshade and want to have different options, you should definitely check hers out too. So this is EA's lighting, and here's Oshinsims Simple Sim and I like it. It just kind of like darkens things and makes it look like good old hometown. And then my other favorite reshade, Urban Sims Scorpio Soft, which is absolutely beautiful, just as beautiful. And then yeah, so right now Urban Sims Scorpio Soft, my Simple Sim shading, and then of course the EA's shading is the only one I am using right now. So I really love these. They just look, I don't know, man, I'm just really feeling reshade right now, and I'm normally like, I got so used to not using it that I thought that I would never like go back to it, and now I'm using it again. Even right here, as you see, like it just makes everything look so nice. Like right now we're on Ocean Simple Sim. If we go to EA's lighting, this is EA's lighting on the UI, like for the travel system, it's all right. You go to Simple Sim and it's like, ooh, like everything's just kind of like contrasted, and it's just like, oh my god, like I really love that so much. It just looks really nice to me. I really love it. So we're here in Oasis Springs, and you know what the bummer is that it's actually pretty cloudy here, which I really didn't want, but I'm going to use this to my advantage. I'm going to use this to show you the many ways that this reshade is just easily my favorite, and why I really love it a lot is because when you're using reshade, sometimes certain reshades that you use can make a cloudy day like today look a little less cloudy, and I wanted something that kind of accentuated that cloudiness but still kept it dry and dull and gloomy looking. Like I still wanted that. I don't know, I'm so weird. I feel so weird for describing this. Like how am I supposed to describe this? So this is EA's lighting that we're in right now. I love how gloomy it looks. That's just how I am. And I just wanted something that accentuated that a little bit. So here we go. There's my reshade. Not a big deal. You probably barely saw the difference, which is perfect because that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want anything that took it way too bright or too left field. I really just like this dryness. I love that level of light this Sims has, and I kind of just wanted my game to look like a movie or like a TV show or just like reality. Like I didn't want it to look too cartoony anymore. That's the reason why I don't know, it's just like my style now. I like a realistic, subtle type of look. So back to EA's lighting. We're back to EA's lighting where it looks super just blah blah blah, you know. It's a fall rainy day, cloudy day, and then we go here to Ocean Simple Sim, and all it does is kind of contrast things for you and just brightens things only slightly in like those little highlighted places, but it doesn't like overly do it, and it doesn't like make the whole screen brighter or anything. It's just really minimal. And like I posted preview pics of this on Twitter, and someone was like, I don't see a difference, and I'm like, yeah dude, that's the point. Like that's exactly the point. I don't want you to really see a huge difference. I just want it to look just very minimal, and I'm so much more in love with this than I am with Ocean Light. If you want to continue using Ocean Light, you absolutely can. Like, it's your preference, but I really love this one so much. So enough switching between EA and Ocean Simple Sim. I'm going to leave it on Ocean Simple Sim just so you can see some gameplay with it. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it looks so realistic. Okay, let's switch EA one more time. Okay, just one more time for you guys. Like, look at this. So this is EA shade, right? Look at how beautiful this is. Good grief. Like, this is so gorgeous. And boom, Ocean Simple Sim just makes it look like a freaking movie. I swear it's just the cutest thing ever to me. I learned from Zisto, a fellow simmer here on YouTube, that reshade is really just on your mood. You know, I used to be really into bright, colorful reshades, and now I love that more like realistic kind of lighting type of look. I'm really fond of it. It just grinds my gears. So I had these Sims go home and get a good night's rest, right? And I know we're just lollygagging in this video, but we can do that because I'm just showing off reshade, and you probably already like exited out the video and downloaded it by now. I hope so. No, I'm kidding. But I love it. I really love it. This is 7 in the morning in Oasis Springs, and it's fall, so it kind of looks dry, and it looks kind of like, I don't know, it just looks like how the world would really look like, you know. She's here, she's raking leaves and stuff. I don't know if you can see her, but she's like hiding behind the trees there. But she's, you know, it looks so good. And this is it with no reshade. So without reshade, it just looks, you know, it still has that dullness to it. It still looks so good. You know, I'm probably the 1% that's actually like, you know what, I actually really like EA's lighting. But when I go to my reshade, the Ocean Simple Sim, I believe that it just brings it out even more. It's to help our Sims just, I don't know, it's like we're really there with them. And the reason why I called it Simple Sim is because, I don't know, it's just a simple sim. The reason why this is called the Simple Sim Reshade is because I just thought that it was just so perfect, you know, like it was just for the simple simmer, you know, like it really changes the game and makes it kind of look like a totally different game. Kind of looks like the Sims that I always wanted kind of thing. It gives me like that vibe. And oh my god, my voice feels so dry. And holy cow, it is snowing in Oasis Springs. That is so weird. What in the Arcadia Bay is this? What in the Life is Strange is this? What the heck? I love it though. I love it. Well, that ain't freaky. That's some freaky stuff right there. It's snowing right now. It's snowing. I have no idea why. But I feel like we'll go ahead and end it here. I feel like I've done enough. I feel like you saw enough of the reshade in a really cool way. Like the weather wasn't totally perfect because it's snowing right now in Oasis Springs, and it's up to you to explore. And when you see the post, you'll also see comparison photos so that you can really get acquainted, I guess, to the reshade. And I really hope you enjoy it, and I really hope you can use it. If you guys decide to use this reshade, please don't hesitate to take a picture, tweet me on Twitter, and then hashtag like Ocean Simple Sim, and just tag me so I can see your photos, because I really love seeing like how your game actually looks like with my reshade. Like I don't know why I love that so much. Like when Ocean Light came out and people were sending photos, I love and appreciate that so much. So thank you again for watching and dealing with my raspy voice. It's like 12 in the morning. Well, I love you guys so much. And what the heck, I don't want your earbuds. Actually no, I do, they're free. Okay, really, man, messed up my intro. I will see you guys later in the next video. All right, peace out.